Welcome to Knot Wars, where we pit fishing's best knots in a head-to-head competition to determine which knots you can count on. Now last week we had a major battle in our current line-to-line category featuring the easy-to-tie leader knot and the tough but tough-to-tie barrel knot. Now remember, we're trying to find the best way to connect leader material to superline. As in previous Knot Wars, we're going to use three types of line. Our main line is going to be 14-pound fire line in flame green, and for leader material we're going to use two types of line. Our first is going to be mono, that's going to be 14-pound Trilene XT Tough Red, and our fluorocarbon is going to be the new Trilene 100% fluorocarbon in 15-pound test. So who was last week's winner? The leader knot, and by a large margin. And if you missed the episode, here's a refresher on how to tie it. As with all line-to-line knots, you run the two tag ends parallel. Bring your main lining back toward the middle, and this is kind of the tricky part. Wrap it around 3 times, then run the tag end through. Before you tighten, moisten like all knots. Now do the same thing with the monofilament or fluorocarbon. Wrap it around 3 times, run it through, draw it tight. Now that's our current leader, the leader knot. Now the challenger this week is called the surgeon knot, and it's well known for working with lines of varying diameters. It's also relatively easy to tie. As with most knots in our line-to-line category, we start off with both lines parallel. Now this is where the surgeon knot differs from other line-to-line knots. Instead of making 2 individual knots, we're going to make one big knot using the lines in parallel. So make a big half-hitch circle, bring the leader material and the tag end of the main line through once, twice. Now the toughest part about the surgeon knot is drawing it down tight. You want to use all 4 lines to pull it down evenly and slowly, and make sure you use a lot of lubrication to draw that down super tight. There it goes. Now that's the surgeon knot. Easy to tie, but is it stronger than the leader knot? Let's find out. Well, we've got the knot testing machine already set up. We've got our challenger on the right, the surgeon knot. On our left is our current champ, the leader knot. Let's find out which one performs best. Well, we have a winner, and it's the leader knot. You know, the results for the surgeon knot have been pretty consistent with both mono and fluorocarbon in this 5-pound to about 6.5-pound range, giving us a clear winner in the leader knot in both categories. And you know what that means? That means the leader knot moves into next week's competition where it faces another top competitor in one of my favorite knots, the uni-to-uni knot. By the way, if you'd like to practice these knots or any of the knots featured on Knot Wars, simply log on to fishingclub.com. We have all the instructions right there for you. Knot Wars, because no good fish story ends with a broken knot.